Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to do a natural overlay using Polibuild. So you're going to need your Polibuild liquid control, your Polibuild. I'm going to use cover pink so it's easier to see on the video, but you can choose whatever colour you like. Your rubber base coat and your tool and some natural naked nails. So I've already prepped all of my nails, done my cuticle work, and I've also used my prep and scrub to get rid of any dust that's on the nail. First off, I'm going to use my rubber base coat, and I'm just going to apply this as a normal base coat all over my nails. I'm going to push that up to the cuticle and tap around the edge. Then I'm going to pop this in the lamp for 30 seconds as it's just base coat. So I've popped a little bit of my liquid control in my dish. I've just got a tiny little bit there. And my cover pink Polibuild. So because it's an overlay, I'm only going to need a little tiny amount. If I take out too much, I can easily use it for the next nail. So I'm just going to pop that onto the nail, damp down my brush. I'm just removing all of the excess off the brush here. I just want it to be nice and damp. I don't want it to be drenched. And I'm going to start off by just flattening that down on the cuticle. Because this is just an overlay on my little nails and there's no length on them at all, I don't need to worry about building any sort of really big apex or anything. I'm just doing a nice thin even layer over it. So you can see all of that excess that I have on there. I'm just going to cut that off. I'm just going to pat this to the edge of the nail. Now I have done a few times that if one of my clients has got one nail that's a little bit shorter than the rest of the nails, what I would do is just pull this off the edge of the nail a little bit and give that little bit more of a free edge and then just cure it on. So you can see that it's quite thin, but it's thick enough for an overlay. So I'm just going to move on to the next nail and use this excess and just a little tiny bit more. And then I'm going to wet down my brush again and try not to touch my little finger on my other finger. And I'm just going to repeat the process of patting it around my cuticle area. So just have my thumb left to do. And try not to touch these other nails. So just pop that on. And just move it to where I'm happy with it. So I like to have mine spread out across the middle of the nail and then do my cuticle. I just find it a bit easier, and that way if it's spread out evenly across the nail, when it comes to pulling it up, I know I've got enough product there across the sides. And then I'm totally happy with that. So nice thin even layer, and I'm going to pop them in the lamp and cure the full hand for 60 seconds. So once they've been cured, they do come out with a tacky layer on. So what you need to use is your Halo Prep and Scrub, and I'm just going to squirt a few little bits and remove the tacky layer from my nails. So that is my nails covered in Polibuild. So I'm gonna go ahead and shape up and file them down a little bit. So I've filed these nails into shape, and I've let this one, you can see it's just a little tiny bit too thick than how I would like it for an overlay. So first off, I'm just going to straighten off underneath my nail. I like mine to be really square. And then you can see it's really flush here, because I really patted that down when I was doing my cuticle work. So what I really need to do is just a few little bits. So we don't want an overlay to look big and bulky, we want it to look really natural. Polibuild files really easily as well. So this bump looks a little bit unnatural for my little finger and the overlay, so I'm just going to smooth that down. So after I've done all of my filing work, I always spray my prep and scrub and use my blush brush to remove off any dust. Give it a good scrub in, and they would be ready for painting or just putting your base coat and your top coat on. But I'm going to do in the next video is going to be how to do a French manicure and different techniques on how to do it.